6. Tim Larson on the 5. Buddy Howell on the 4. Jason Land on the 3. Dexter Smith on the 2. And your number 1 top qualifier here in 21.5 2-wheel drive Indy Stock Buggy presented by Surpass Hobbies is going to be in less than 5. Here we go. We're off and running. Make sure you pay attention to corners now, turn marshals. Bobby Phillips and that associated going to lead the trial. We got one stuck in the pipe over here, stuck in the pipe. Thank you, marshals. Bobby Phillips right now out in front. Let's see, I believe that's Jason Land still holding on number 2. Buddy Howell looks like he's worked his way up now to that number 2. Buddy Howell coming down that front straightaway, trying to close in on the backside here of Bobby Phillips. Bobby Phillips, Buddy Howell, Jason Land, Charles Lazat, and Steve Fosher, top 5. Jason Zilli now up to that number 6 spot. Jerome in that 7, Dexter in the 8, Brian Lofton in the 9, Tim Larson in the 10.
4 minutes left.
Race leader now working his way around some lap traffic as he comes in through the S-turns. That yellow and orange and red is race leader. The all-white buggy is running in the number 2 spot. Buddy Howell with a prime example of you keep your money in the chassis, not in the paint job. That's what I go with as well. Solid white. Buddy trying to work his way around some lap traffic here as he comes in through that S-turn. And a white car running into number 2 spot, trying to keep tabs with our race leader. Race leader now coming down the front straightaway. He's got lap traffic to deal with as well. That's Charles Lazat there, right there in front of him. Here they come in through that short chute. Oh, man, easy over there, guys. Easy. Don't drive through each other. Your race leader right there with you. Here they come in through the S-turns. Oh, Buddy going to get a little bit wrong.
3 minutes left.
On the wrong side of the pipe. Oh, what a marshal there. Thank you. From the bystander, Jason Venezia going to grab him real quick. Buddy Howell now back into the fight. Gives up a little bit of time to our race leader. Trying to find. There's Bobby coming across the line. Lost him there for just a moment. Your race leader coming in through the quad. Going to double, and is going to single through from there. You're 2:30 down. 2:30 left to go. Dexter Smith now climbs back up into that number 3 spot. Jason Land working the number 4. Steve still holding on to 5. Zillion at number 6. Jerome 7. Charles in at 8. Tim Larson at 9. Brian Lofton in the number 10 spot. Race number 17. Race 17, you're on deck. Race 17 on deck. I thought he wants to sit down, but I don't think he can.
2 minutes
every
left.
time he sits down, he's right back up on his feet. Bobby Phillips still continuing to wait. Buddy Howell still holding on number 2 spot. Steve Foch now moves up in that number 3. Steve picking up a couple of positions. Dexter Smith in the number 4. Jason Land in the 5. Charles Azad in the 6. Jerome in the 7. Tim in the 8. Jason Zilli in the 9. Brian Lofton in the 10. Brandon, if you can sit down, just try to sit down if you can. Try to sit down. Thank you. I know you're getting back up to go marshal, but if you can, try to sit down. Thank you. Minute 15 left to go. Bobby Phillips out now with a 20-second lead here up on the field. Buddy in that number 2 spot with a 16-second
1 minute
lead now
left.
up on Dexter, who climbs to the number 3. Steve holding on to the 4. Jason Lamb working that number 5.
.45 seconds left.
.30 seconds left to go. Bobby and Buddy running 1 and 2.
30 seconds
Separated
left.
by 1 lap here. Race number 17, you're coming up next.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds left to go. Bobby Phillips with a 28-second lead.
Tim Larson done. Buddy Howell done.
As you race it back to the line, you're going to be
Dexter
done.
Smith
Buddy
done.
Howell going to come on in at number 2 spot. Dexter Smith battles his way all the way back to that number 3. May not
Jason
be the
Land
finish that
done.
Dexter wanted, but he
Charles
definitely
Lezot
fought
done.
for that number 3 spot.
Steve
as he
Fosh
battled
done.
back through the field.
Jerome Guiz Allen done.
Bobby Phillips going to
Sign
take
up
the win
Bobby
here
done.
in A-Main number 1 of 21.5 2Wd Buggy. Just waiting on Jason on the 10. You want to know who's going to sleep good tonight? That's Jack Williams. That's who's going to sleep good tonight. Ready? Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. It's going to be Bobby Phillips leading the charge here in 21.5 two-wheel drive Indy Stock Buggy presented by Surpass Hobbies. A-Main number 2 underway. 5 minutes to decide our overall winner. Top 5 in every class. We'll take our podium pick at the end of race number 32. I'll tell you your top 5 real quick for novice overall. Let's see here. We already know Jonathan Torres is our winner. We already know that. Let's see here. Second place will be James Merlick, Derek LaBeouf third, Jack Williams fourth, and Miles Lazat, your top 5. So we'll take our top 5 podium picks at the end of race 32. So don't run off, guys. Don't run off. Our social media pages get a ton of traffic, so a lot of people see that stuff. So don't run off and get those pictures taken. Bobby Phillips right now leading the way with Dexter Smith and that
4
number 2
minutes
spot.
left.
Buddy Howell now up to that number 3, Tim Larson. Oh, taken by Steve Ocean at number 4. Tim Larson now working at number 5. Larson out there in that rear motor. Car actually looks pretty good. Got a minute 15 down, 3:45 left to go. Race number 26. You need to be in tech. Race 26 to tech, please. Here's Bobby Smith right now leading the way with Dexter Smith holding on to that number 2 spot. Buddy Howell working at number 3. Tim Larson in the 4. Steve 5. Jason Landon at number 6. Charles in the 7. Bobby Phillips now with a 4.6 second lead here up on the field as he comes across that start finish. I'm going to have to deal with some lap traffic here in just a moment. Race number 26 here on deck.
3 minutes left.
Uh-oh. Last call on hats, guys. Last call on hats. If you'd like to purchase a Florida RC Championship hat or a No Name RC Podcast hat, this is your last call, and we'll be putting them up here in just a moment. Last call if you want to buy a hat. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Bobby Phillips continuing to lead the way. Got an 8-second lead here up on Dexter Smith. Buddy Howell holding on to that number 3 spot. Tim Larson in the 4. Just over 2 minutes left to go.
Sure, yeah, man.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Bobby Phillips continuing to lead the way now with a 9-second lead up on the field. Buddy Howell with a 4.8-second lead up on Dexter Smith, who's into number 3. Tim Larson working at number 4 spot. 8.2 seconds back into 3. Charles Lazat holding on to the 5. Charles 1.7 seconds back into 4.
No, that's my old. It's Lance McDonald. The email is FloridaRCChampionship@gmail.com.
Minute 15 left to go. Oh, going upside down. She's coming, she's coming. Careful, watch your feet, watch your feet. One minute left to go. Bobby Phillips 13 seconds up on the field.
1 minute left.
Buddy Howell and Dexter Smith. They're only separated by 3.5 seconds for that number 2 and 3. Tim Larson working his way up to the 4 now. He's got a 6-second lead upon Charles Lazat. Lazat from 9th on the starting grid to the 5.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds left to go here in race number 25, race 26. Coming up next.
$30 seconds left.
$15 seconds left to go. Bobby Phillips pretty well got
15
this one here
seconds
in the
left.
bag. Buddy Howell, Dexter Smith, last time out of line, only separated by 1.6 seconds. That gap now 2.5 seconds as Dexter trying to close in on Buddy. Oh, no, Buddy going to roll upside down right here at the jump. Dexter, oh, no, Dexter going to get caught up with the marshal as he was trying to get out of the way.
Brian Lofton done. Jason Land done. Tim Larson done. Buddy Howell done.
Waiting on Bobby
Dexter
Phillips
Smith
back to the
done.
line. He's going to take
Jason
the win as he
Delay
comes
done.
down the front straight away.
Steve Fosh done.
Bobby
Charles
Phillips
Lizot done.
taking the win
Sign up
here
Bobby
in
done.
A-main number 2. All right, guys, quickly put your cars down. Coming out, grab it to Marshall spot. I'll tell you your top 5 here real quick. Top 5 overall.